Alright, this is Ubaid on behalf of Electronics, and in this video we're going to be talking about steps in strategic planning when it comes to marketing. Okay, so there are certain steps one must take when it comes to strategic planning, starting with number one, which is establishing a vision for the company. So this is vision. And when it comes to vision, vision has to do with where we see the business going in the future. Okay, so vision has to do with long-term planning. It has to do with where you want the business to go, where you see it going. Okay, so this is long-term. Now, apart from vision, you also have the mission statement. Okay, so the mission statement has to do with what the company does, who it serves, and what differentiates the company from the competitors. Okay, so this is mission statement. Okay, again, what the company does, what it does. All right, and who it serves. And how this company differentiates itself, so separates itself from competitors. Okay, so how a company separates itself. From competition. All right, so that would be your mission statement. Apart from mission, you also have gap analysis. This is the third part of the strategic planning process. Okay, so when it comes to gap analysis, we're mainly talking about figuring out shortcomings, deficiencies, okay, so on and so forth. So gap analysis. So say, for example, if your company is coming short of capital, this would be an example of gap analysis where you're trying to figure out how much the company is short, okay, how much you need to meet the objectives, how much you need to invest, how much you need for the inventory, so on and so forth. So gap analysis. Apart from gap analysis, you also have figuring out objectives and goals. And your objectives and goals should be SMART. So they must be measurable, attainable, time bound, okay, so on and so forth. Okay, so objectives and goals. Okay, so SMART, this is measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. Now, apart from SMART goals, you also have monitoring progress. Okay, just like you would monitor the progress when it came to your exams and your report cards, for example, or where you would monitor the progress once you fix something. Okay, let's say you fix your car and you monitor the progress to see how the car performs. This has to do with monitoring progress. So number 5 is monitoring progress. So this is monitoring progress. You're keeping track of how you're doing, all in all, keeping track of what you achieved so far and how it's going. And for that reason, you also have a marketing dashboard when it comes to marketing that summarizes all the important metrics and key performance, KPIs, just like you have your employee monitoring matrix. Okay, matrix for your employee to see how they're doing, for example. This would be your marketing dashboard matrix. Okay, so that would be it for this video. On behalf of V Electronics, this is Obey. Have yourself a great day.